Welcome into PFF HQ. Austin Gayle here with senior analyst Sam Monson. We're going to Buffalo Bills to continue our State of the Franchise series. The spotlight's on Josh Allen. He needs to improve in year two for the future of this franchise to really be where they want it to be. And they've done this offseason by adding a ton of talent, pass catchers, offensive linemen. Let's start with that wide receiver room. They bring in Cole Beasley as a slot guy for him, and then also John Brown, a deep threat that had success in Baltimore last year. Of this new group of wide receivers, who do you see kind of being the best for Josh Allen?
I think they added a group that were all very useful for what Josh Allen can do. He is definitely the key to this entire offense. He was better, I think, year one than a lot of people expected him to be. Not exactly good, but at least dangerous, at least showed the kind of upside that he has. Is still a devastating athlete at the NFL level. It's a huge jump from where he was playing college at Wyoming to where he is at the NFL level. Showed he can still dominate physically. That is a big thing for him because really that was his best trait as a college prospect, was just being physically more imposing than everybody he was going up against. That still exists, but he's still an inaccurate quarterback overall. So they get a guy that can go deep and get wide open in John Brown. You get a guy in Cole Beasley, who is your typical, underneath shifty slot receiver, which doesn't feel like a great fit for a guy that's relatively inaccurate. But I think it's important because you're not going to transform him into an accurate quarterback by getting all these weapons. But what you're going to do is maximize his margin for error. You're getting a guy in Cole Beasley who will get wide open underneath and basically just give him a bigger target to hit. He's still not going to be accurate. It's still going to be a bit scattershot, but he'll at least have a bigger target to be aiming at, and that's the important thing. So I really like Beasley. I really like John Brown as well. Meshes perfectly with that deep ball that Josh Allen loves to throw more than any other quarterback.
In addition to those new guys, John Brown, a deep threat, Cole Beasley battling underneath, Robert Foster, the former Alabama product, kind of came on of late. You could kind of see him maybe take that next step with Josh Allen next year. That's exciting to see. In addition to the pass-catching weapons, they added talent there. They kind of redid their entire offensive line, bringing in a ton of talent. Ty Nsekhe, John Feliciano as depth pieces. They also have Cody Ford, the rookie second rounder, Mitch Morse, the center they brought over. That improved offensive line will put Josh Allen hopefully in more clean pocket situations. What does that do for a quarterback's development?
Well, I think the first thing is we have to see how this offensive line comes together and gels. It's a bunch of new moving pieces put in together. It usually takes a while for that continuity to get itself together when it comes to offensive linemen. Maybe more than any other position, those guys rely on experience of having played together, playing next to a guy for a consistent period of time, understanding how those that synchronicity works of being able to pass off stunts, etc., just knowing where the guy next to you is going to be. That's big. So the line, although it's improved on paper, it might take a while to get really improved actually on the field, but as the season goes, it should be better, and that should be big. Protecting a quarterback, just getting your offensive line back to the point where it's not a problem is a huge part of any offense taking that next step. And then you've got this revamped tight end group, a revamped running back group as well. Frank Gore is somehow still going and probably still going to get himself 1,000 yards and a significant amount of touches. This offense, there's a lot to like about it. It's just seeing how far along that potential curve it's going to land.
There are so many new faces in this offense. They literally brought in 4 new tight ends: Dawson Knox, Tyler Kroft, Lee Smith, Tommy Sweeney, 4 new tight ends there. And the running back group is one of the oddest ones. You have an ageless wonder in Frank Gore that you spoke to. LaShawn McCoy also getting a little bit long in the tooth. Then some youngsters, TJ Yeldon, Devin Singletary, that could add change of pace. That should also help with Josh Allen kind of moving forward and taking that next step. For more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to PFF's YouTube channel or go ahead and go to the site at pff.com.